Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, your mind is about to experience a deep reset. What you're about to hear can either prepare you for the future or quietly hold you back. If you truly want a complete shift, a mental healing that changes how you think, act, and respond, please stay with me until the very end. This isn't just motivation, it's a mindset transformation. Most people believe the future is something that simply happens to them, something external, unpredictable, and beyond their control. They see it as a force that arrives on its own terms, shaping their lives whether they are ready or not. But the truth is far more uncomfortable and far more empowering. The future is something you prepare your mind for, or you eventually pay the price for being unprepared. The years ahead will not reward the smartest people in the room, nor will they reward the busiest, the loudest, or the most reactive. They will not reward those who wait for certainty before they act. They will reward those who think differently, because technology will accelerate, traditional paths will collapse, certainty will vanish, and pressure will increase in every area of life. In that environment, the greatest advantage will not be money, connections, or talent. It will be the habits of your mind and the standards you live by daily. Most people wake up already behind their emails, behind their responsibilities, behind expectations that were placed on them by others long before they chose them for themselves. The first thought that enters their mind is rarely meaning. It is urgency. What needs to be done, what problem is waiting, what fire must be put out. Without realizing it, they hand control of their day to fear. When your life begins with tasks instead of purpose, you do not lead your life, you react to it. And reaction slowly drains clarity, energy, and confidence. In the years ahead, the people who thrive will not be the ones doing the most. They will be the ones who are the clearest. Clear about why they act, clear about what truly matters, and clear about what deserves their limited energy. Powerful people do not wake up chasing checklists. They wake up chasing meaning. They ask a different question, not what must I do today, but why does today matter? That question changes everything. When you know why today matters, overwhelm loses its grip. Tasks stop feeling like burdens and start feeling like expressions of purpose. Stress does not disappear, but it transforms. Fear-driven action is exhausting and unsustainable. Purpose-driven action is demanding but sustaining. When fear is the driver, every obstacle feels personal, every delay feels like failure, and every mistake feels like proof that you are not enough. Over time, that constant tension drains motivation and turns ambition into burnout that quietly convinces people to settle. When purpose becomes the driver, something remarkable happens. You gain the ability to endure pressure without breaking, discomfort without quitting, and uncertainty without losing direction. Purpose gives meaning to stress. Stress without meaning feels like suffering, but stress with meaning feels like sacrifice. Human beings are capable of enduring extraordinary sacrifice when it serves something larger than themselves. Purpose does not remove difficulty, it gives difficulty a reason, and that reason becomes fuel instead of friction. It turns resistance into refinement and struggle into shaping force rather than a stopping point. Life will continue to move faster, noise will increase, expectations will rise, and clarity will become rare. Worry will feel natural, and fear will feel justified. The habit that protects your energy is returning to your why every single day. Worry asks, what if this goes wrong? Purpose asks, who am I? Becoming through this. Worry narrows vision. Purpose expands it. When fear anchors decisions, people optimize for safety, choosing comfort over growth and familiarity over challenge. When purpose anchors decisions, people optimize for alignment. They accept short-term discomfort in service of long-term meaning. Purpose does not eliminate doubt. It gives you a reason to move forward despite it, even when the outcome is unclear. We live in a world addicted to speed. Everything meaningful is expected to happen immediately. When it does not, people assume something is broken, or worse, that they are. But nothing meaningful has ever been built quickly. Trust takes time. Mastery takes time. Confidence takes time. Strength takes time. Discipline takes time. Those who truly win will not move the fastest, they will move with intention. Short-term thinking trades long-term strength for short-term relief, often without realizing the cost until the bill arrives. Long-term thinking feels uncomfortable at first because it asks you to delay gratification, endure boredom, resist temptation, and choose effort when ease is available everywhere. Discipline is often misunderstood. It is not punishment. It is direction. It is respect for your future self. Every habit you build or avoid, every standard you raise or lower, quietly accumulates. The danger is not one bad decision. The danger is repeated small compromises. Consistency beats intensity. You do not need massive effort once in a while. You need steady effort over time. Progress is often invisible before it becomes undeniable. Those who understand this stop chasing immediate validation and learn to trust the process, because they trust the direction they have chosen, even when results lag behind effort. Many people build their identity on outcomes. Wins and losses, numbers and applause, approval and recognition. When results rise, they feel worthy. When results fall, they feel broken. This way of living is exhausting because outcomes are unstable. The strongest minds understand something different. You are not your results. You are your standards. You are defined not by what happened today, but by how you consistently show up regardless of outcomes. When identity is rooted in standards, confidence becomes stable. You stop asking, "Did I win?" and start asking, "Did I live up to who I said I would be?" Outcomes fluctuate. Identity must not. When failure no longer threatens your identity, it becomes information. When success no longer defines your worth, it becomes feedback. Consistency builds quiet confidence, the kind that does not need applause or permission. In a results-obsessed world, this mindset is rare and powerful. Those who maintain standards when rewards are delayed develop resilience. They show up when no one is watching. They keep promises to themselves. Over time, self-respect becomes unshakable confidence that cannot be taken away by opinions, circumstance, or temporary setbacks. Growth has never been comfortable. What has changed is how easy comfort has become. Discomfort can now be avoided instantly, and many people mistake discomfort for danger. Comfort, when overindulged, weakens ambition and dulls curiosity. Discomfort is not a warning sign. It is often a compass. It points toward growth. Confidence does not come before action. It comes after surviving discomfort repeatedly. Choosing growth over ease requires quiet courage, the kind that shows up when progress is slow and recognition is absent, and when quitting would be socially acceptable. Avoided discomfort does not disappear. It accumulates as regret. In a rapidly changing world, comfort creates fragility. Those who practice discomfort adapt faster, recover quicker, and move forward while others freeze. Growth does not require suffering. It requires stopping the habit of running from resistance. Every time you choose growth over ease, you expand your capacity. Over time, discomfort stops feeling like a threat and starts feeling like a signal that development is happening, that strength is being built beneath the surface. Information is no longer power. Focus is. Everyone is informed. Few are clear. Most people consume without filtering, absorbing noise that clouds judgment and weakens confidence. Clarity does not come from more input. It comes from better boundaries. Not every opinion deserves space. Not every headline deserves attention. In a world of endless information, ignoring what does not matter becomes a critical skill. Focus turns information into power. Without focus, knowledge becomes distraction, and distraction becomes a silent enemy of progress. Most people live in reaction mode. They react to news, criticism, pressure, and emotion without reflection. Reaction feels fast, but it costs control. Response is intentional. The space between stimulus and response is where power lives. Emotional discipline is not suppression, it is awareness. It allows emotion to inform decisions without dictating them. In high-pressure environments, response always outperforms reaction. Those who pause preserve trust, clarity, and momentum even when others rush and regret. Confidence is often confused with visibility, but real confidence is built in private. External validation is unstable. When confidence depends on others, peace is always at risk. Inner confidence comes from reliability, from keeping promises to yourself. Every promise kept strengthens self-trust. Every promise broken weakens it. Over time, this trust becomes deep self-belief, the kind that does not need permission, does not collapse under criticism, and does not inflate with praise or external success. The future does not respond to wishes or intention alone. It responds to readiness. You do not get what you want, you get what you are prepared to handle. Identity precedes outcome. Habits precede opportunity. Character precedes recognition. The question is not what you want, but who you are becoming. Every small decision either builds or erodes your future capacity. The future will offer doors, but it will not lower the threshold of readiness for anyone who has not done the internal work. Those who succeed will not be those who chase shortcuts. They will be those who do the quiet work of building discipline, resilience, judgment, and clarity when no one is watching. When identity is strong, the future feels like an invitation rather than a threat. Anxiety becomes anticipation. Uncertainty becomes an arena for growth. The future does not reward fear or luck. It rewards preparation, consistency, and character developed over time through deliberate daily action. Your task is simple but demanding. Become someone worthy of the future you want. Build habits that align with your vision. Strengthen your character through daily choices. Prepare your mind for what is coming. The world will change. Pressure will rise. Certainty will disappear. The only question that truly matters is whether your mind will be ready when it does, and whether you will meet that future with intention rather than reaction. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Remember, the power to shape your future lies inside your mind. Every choice, every habit, every action you take either builds you or breaks you. Be intentional, be disciplined, protect your focus, grow through discomfort, and most importantly, become someone worthy of the life you want before the world gives it to you. If this message resonated with you, show your support. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below letting me know what part hit you the most or how you're going to apply it in your life. Your engagement not only helps this community grow, but it also strengthens your own commitment to becoming unstoppable. Keep going, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.